Hi, everyone. This is the Leadership with Heart podcast, and this is Heather Younger, your host. Employee experience and retention is powered by emotions. Managers and or leaders within organizations get to choose which emotions they unleash from within the people they lead. Leaders, meaning supervisors or above in an organization, drive much of the positive or negative emotions by their actions or inactions, their words, or what they fail to say. When a manager chooses their words and their actions carefully, they exhibit great emotional intelligence. These managers are often thought of as leaders who care, or as I like to call them, leaders with heart. This special brand of leader drives engagement and loyalty simply by being themselves. Are these leaders perfect? Absolutely not. It is in their awareness and sharing with some of their imperfections that we realize their brilliance. In this podcast, I ask you to see yourself from the stories my guests tell about the times when they were not the best versions of themselves, but how they used their hearts to guide them to a place of deeper connection with their teams and heightened leadership prowess. Before we get started, I wanted to remind you to follow us on Twitter at Customer Fanatics. That's customer and then Fanatix. And also just follow me on LinkedIn at Heather Younger. And that is because I'm in the process of writing a book based upon this podcast, which will have amazing stories of those on the show. And I'm going to be going a little deeper too, so you will not want to miss it. But I'll be putting out tidbits, asking for feedback related to the book cover and just ideas and colors. I want you to be a part of that. I want you to lend your voice to that. Also, don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter at customerfanatics.com, and you'll get a couple freebies as well, including the first chapter to my book and some emotional intelligence tips as well. Thank you so much for listening, and hopefully you enjoy this show.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Leadership with Heart podcast. So today I want to talk to you all by myself about what it means to be a leader. So recently, I've been talking to my son, my second oldest, about this concept of leading others. And his younger brother wants to do Civil Air Patrol. So he's in that now. And he has all the makings of someone who could do very well at an academy or something like that. But where he falls short is he does not like to depend on others to get things done. He does not like to work with and through others to accomplish his tasks. His older brother has natural leadership tendencies to the extent that he looks out for others, serves others naturally, nurtures the people around him, looks for an opportunity to praise those around him that when they do well, isn't fearful at all of them succeeding or moving ahead of him. Now, having said that, that older son also is very competitive. And so, of course, with brothers, they do compete against one another a lot. But his younger brother, just the other day, we were on vacation and he was in a kayak with his father. And he said, I was really nervous to be in there because you really have to move at the same rhythm in order to get anywhere, or else you sit still or you go backward and the tide pulls you back in. And I said, yeah, well, you have to get on the same rhythm because two people rowing in the same direction can get a lot further than one person rowing in that same direction or two people rowing against each other because you'll go nowhere. And he said, yeah, but I really, really would just rather be in the kayak by myself. That is really the crux of the struggle of the leader. Leaders have to work with and through other people to accomplish things. In fact, the sign of a really effective leader is one who can inspire those around him or her to achieve great things inside of a team. Now, people do innovate by themselves, but great innovations come from cross-functional collaborations and teamwork. Leaders who foster that type of environment are much more effective in the workplace and, of course, at home. So I keep kind of tapping the shoulder of that younger son to say, listen, yes, you have mental strength. Yes, you are intelligent. Yes, you like structure and are a very great problem solver. But you have to empathize with others. You have to put yourself in the shoes of others. And you have to be okay with it not being perfect. You have to move forward when the waves are pulling you against you. You have to work with the other person or with the other people in the kayak. So for this podcast today, for those listening, I want you to consider your role as a leader. How well do you row in the same direction as the people on your team? How effective are you in getting them to see the importance of working together as a team? Because if and when you can harness the power of team, moving with the same flow, you will be more effective. Now, I'm not saying that people can't go in different directions and that we all need to be completely homogenous. That's not what I'm talking about here. Again, I'm just talking about if you have the service mindset, if you have that we can do more together than alone concept in your head as a leader, you're going to move those waves in the direction you want them to go. You will be more effective. Thank you so much for listening today. I know it was short and sweet and it was just me, but I'm hoping this nugget can make you think about what it is that you can do and how you can grow in your leadership. If you appreciated this short episode, please do share it with others. Remember that we can't get the word out and help other leaders grow if we aren't sharing these messages with other people. And given technology with all of these platforms, the more that you share it, the more it goes up in the algorithm and people can find these types of nuggets. And of course, all the nuggets of the guests that we have on the show. Also, don't forget to refer people to me who you think are amazing leaders with heart. Here's the crux. If we don't continue to grow ourselves and we don't promote these ideas in the world, the knowledge that we have stops at us. We want to change those around us in addition to us. And that's how we do it, by sharing. Thank you so much for joining the show today. See you soon.
Thank you for listening to the Leadership with Heart podcast. You can grab the show notes by visiting customerfanatics.com. And don't forget to subscribe to our newsletter.